Together, we are united.
To end poverty. So, as a youth, a lot of the time, the question goes through our mind, how can you be for us without us? For the past 15 years, I've been doing work in the Hartford community, and I was born and raised in Hartford. My children, I have 4 of them. They were all born and raised in Hartford. And growing up, I usually had a lot of empathy towards what was going on around me because I seen the struggle. I seen people outside couldn't eat. I seen my mother not being able to be in the house because she was working all day long and didn't have transportation and didn't have someone to watch me. So eventually I remember being in the house alone all the time. And I just always wanted to be able to do something. So one of the biggest things that I love about being a young legend is the fact that we have our voice in every step of the way, no matter what it is that we're doing. So for example, something I'm part of currently as a young legend is we're having work groups where a bunch of different companies and different nonprofits and different people come together and we create solutions to big problems that are in the city. So I'm a part of a work group called the Transportation Work Group, and I'm one of the only youth that are actually a part of that work group, and I had my voice inputted from the beginning to the end. So from what do we want to do to what's the next idea to what resources do we need. We've been working on a transportation system where we can help people get rides to work for up to a year. I feel like my voice is oftentimes very heard being a young legend. We get to be put in rooms that normally we don't get to be put in. And this is letting me know that as a young legend, the advocacy and the drive that it gives us is allowing us to be us and putting us in the conversation so that we are not left out of the things that are supposed to help us.
So being a young legend for me is a very interesting and a very important process that I think really helps me understand the mindset of other young people that have been going through similar things that I have. Regards to personal development and professional development, it's always been something to where I've struggled to really find things that aid me or really things that grow me in that sense. And I think that being a part of Young Legends, we could finally find that framework, and I can be a part of cultivating that framework that addresses the issues that young people are facing, such as they're struggling to find job placement, or they need help with housing, or they need help with other degrees of professional development, and they're thinking that I'm just not feeling school right now, or I don't know if I want to go to college. We can help them with that. We can help them find access to resources such as that. And I think it's a very important part for me as a young legend to also hear what these people are saying, understand the issues that they're facing, as well as finding solutions and working with people around my age and maybe a little bit older that might be able to tap into what those solutions would look like.
I believe we should never look back because we're not going that way.
With United Way and the Young Legends, you can't be for us without us.